Welcome, everyone, to Ocean City, Maryland, with your Cruisin OC Easter weekend forecast. What you see here on Baltimore Avenue is pretty much what you're going to get for the rest of the day. And so on Thursday, it's going to be periods of rain. Some of it heavy. And, well, we've already had almost 2 inches. And I was looking at the radar, and there's a lot more coming up from the south. So those forecasts for 1 to 2 inches of rain probably need to be doubled. Wouldn't surprise me to get at least 3 to 4 inches out of this. But things should clear out maybe by around midnight. And, well, then the wind's going to pick up. And it's going to get blustery out of the northwest. But temperatures should be fairly mild for this time of year, and should start reaching the 60s, because right now temperatures are in the mid-40s, and that's also right around what the ocean water temperature is, which is 47 degrees at the inlet buoy. Now, for the rest of the weekend, there is a small chance of showers, but it really shouldn't be any kind of washout. And those temperatures in the 60s should be good for Easter Sunday. And if you have a chance, and if you're in town, you might want to check out the Easter sunrise service that's held on North Division Street on the boardwalk. It starts at 6 a.m. It lasts about an hour, and it's non-denominational, and there'll be some pastors speaking from different congregations, and it's a really cool service. I mean, even if you're just a C&E Christian and maybe just go to church a couple times a year, or want to pick up a sermon, it's really good for that, and you'll really enjoy it with the sun coming up on the boardwalk. And hey, like I said, it's really good time, and it's not any fire and brimstone. It'll just be some scriptures from the different pastors, and it's always a positive, upbeat experience. So let's cruise on up to Coastal Highway here. I actually have an errand to do up here at 17th Street, and then we'll pick it up, and I'll cover the offshore forecast for you boaters out there. Now for the marine forecast for Fenwick Island to Chincoteague, Virginia, out 20 nautical miles. The weather out there will be, pretty much what you just saw. A lot of rain. So anyway, there is a small craft advisory in effect for winds to gust up to 25 miles per hour. And seas will be building later this afternoon and into tonight and tomorrow morning. And in fact, that small craft advisory is going to be upgraded to a gale warning at 4 p.m. for winds to possibly gust up to 35 knots. So that's going to create seas that are 6 to 7 feet, and that will persist into Friday. Then by Friday night, things should settle back down, and the winds will move around to the northwest and west, and eventually by Saturday and Sunday, they should only be out of the east at about 10 miles per hour. So everything's looking good for the Easter weekend. I think temperatures should be in the 60s, but keep in mind that 60s inlet, because that water temperature is still around 47 degrees. So if you do want to go out there and you go offshore for a couple miles, it's going to be pretty chilly. So I guess let's just cover one other thing, and let's do a little surfing thing here, because the ocean's been stirred up all week. So we do have some waves out there. And right now, they're out of the north. But tonight and into tomorrow, they're going to be backing around to the northwest. So I think we're looking at possibly a nice little surfing session for some folks out there. Maybe tomorrow we can clean this up and we can have some, maybe some cool waves. Maybe some head high, I'm thinking, because there's going to be 7-foot waves coming in. That's about head high plus. Could be some tasty waves out there. Well, that's the forecast, and it's actually looking pretty good. Don't be put off by today's weather if you're thinking about coming down for the weekend. Everything's looking pretty good, I think. Temperatures in the 60s, winds should settle down, and so come on down and have a great time. All right, thanks for watching.